Good. Now let's do the next slide. Now, you remember the star of Saturn, right? In the star of Saturn, there are 7 planets involved. And these planets are in the order of the speeds. From the fastest moon, or from the slowest Saturn, going in the clockwise order to the fastest moon. And these planets are connected by lines opposite each other. And that's how we get a 7-pointed star called the star of Saturn, or the star of labor, or the star of rebirth. Okay? So these 7 planets are the lords of your weekday. Now I want you to take this lord of weekday in your own horoscopes and see in which house it is placed. Is it well placed? Is it badly placed? Is the sun, Marita, where is the sun in your chart?
It would be in the 5th house in Pisces.
So you have the sun, which is a fire planet, in the 5th house, which is a good house. 5th house is a good house?
Yeah.
But it is in Pisces, which is a water sign, which is not good. So, is it good to take a ball of fire and put it in water?
No.
Alright. It will make steam and cause an explosion, right? So, but being in the 5th house is good house. 5th is a good house. Do you agree? A quadrant. 1, 4, 7, 10 and 5 and 9 are good houses. Quadrants and trines are good. So it's a good house, but a bad sign for the what? For the fire. But for the sun, Pisces is not bad. It's supposed to be a very friendly sign. So, you should have a lot of energy in your body. Do you agree with that? You should be generally a healthy person. Generally healthy person. Generally healthy person. The first word is, I use general because the first assessment of health in a chart I do from the Lord of the day. The Lord of the day must be well placed for a person to be healthy. If the Lord of the day is ill placed, he will not be healthy. Because the Lord of the day is the source of energy. The Lord of the day is the source of your energy. So is the source of energy good or is the source of energy bad? Good. Right. So it is good. So your source of energy is good. So your energy is good. General energy is good. The first look. Right. How many of you have checked your charts? And you want to tell me, Mary? Okay, tell me.
Mine is Jupiter. I'm born on Thursday.
Mary is born on Thursday, so her lord of day is Jupiter. Okay, where is your Jupiter?
It's in Libra in the 12th house.
It's in Libra in the 12th house. Is it good?
Yes.
Yes?
No.
How many say yes? 1. How many say no? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, it's good. So, would you say that the energy system is bad? Yes. Health and energy system is bad. Source of energy is poor. Okay? You agree with that?
No.
You think your
I
source...
have good energy. I don't know.
No, what is good energy? You feel
Well, I
good.
mean I have enough energy.
No, not like that. That way, you may say I have a lot of good energy. Like I have lots of energy I feel. But am I healthy?
I think so.
You have been healthy generally throughout your life?
Yeah.
Childhood also?
Yeah.
Good. The Jupiter is very good. Why is Jupiter so good over there then, in Libra? It can be. Where is Venus?
Venus is in the 9th in Cancer.
Oh, maybe Venus has helped. No, there is no exchange. There is no flip-flop. Jupiter is badly placed in the 12th house. Tell me one good reason.
She does a lot of mantras.
Jupiter is also associated with spirituality, and so is the 12th house. So
No, health. I want to know about health. From the first house, which is the house of health, is Jupiter well placed or badly placed? Where is it in Navamsha? Is it strong?
Jupiter is in the 11th house in Taurus.
Then why it is not well placed?
Do you have to look at the dispositor?
Do you suppose it is very well placed? Venus.
What about aspects?
Aspects? Tell me about aspects. It can't be a wrong chart. No. I want to know the correct answer.
Where is the sun's placement?
Okay, where is the sun?
It's in the ninth too.
Sun is in the 9th house.
Cancer.
In Cancer.
Is it in Sankranti or anything like that?
No.
No, health is good.
Her health is good. Jupiter is placed in the 12th house and she says her health is generally good. Why?
What kind of gems is she wearing?
No, not from birth. Somebody would not be wearing gems from birth. It's right from birth
So
that
the
we're talking about.
Karaka is well placed. One is Karaka for health is well placed. Sun is well placed.
No.
You need to look at the Lagna Lord. You'll have to see the Lagna Lord.
So you are suggesting that we see the Lagna Lord vis-a-vis the Lord of the day?
Yes.
Do you agree with that? Or do we just see the Lord of the day without any relationship to the Lagna Lord?
No, we see it with relationship.
You should look at it.
She says, we see it with relationship to the Lagna Lord. So two of them say that, hell, why are we looking at the Lord of the day like that? There must be a relationship that we need to study. The source of energy and how the energy is being used by my head. I told you, when it comes to fire, remember Sun and Mars. The first house is important. So am I seeing it with the first house alone, or should I see it with the Lord of the first house? The Lord of the first house. Remember when I was talking of Saturn, I was talking of Lord of the first 10th or 8th houses. So I want you to examine the placement of Jupiter with relationship to the Lord of the first house. The Lord of the first house is Mars. And where is Mars?
8th house.
Mars is in the 8th house. So Jupiter is in a bad house from Mars.
It's aspecting, right?
Jupiter and Mars are in trines. You see my point? What am I doing? What did I do? Understand the fire. If we understand the fire, it shall be very good. This is a chart, right? This is Mary's chart. With Lagna over here, Mars is here, and Jupiter is here. This is the source of fire. The source of fire is here. Agni.
It's aspecting Lagna Lord, which is basically.
And this is a beautiful trines to Mars. So it is good with the Lord of Lagna. That means there are three factors that I have to see.
In the sun.
Lagna, then 10th house and 8th house. Do you see that? There are three factors that I must see as far as energy system is concerned. We have to see the first house. Remember we did this for Mars. For Mars we did three factors. So the first factor is Lagna. So we take the Lord of Lagna and with Mars we find a trine, which is very good. So put a tick over here. Now see the 10th Lord, Sun. The Sun is here. She has the Sun over here. Is it in a quadrant from the Sun? This is also good. Third, 8th Lord, Mercury. Where's Mercury?
Mercury is also in the ninth.
Right. This is also quadrant. See that? All three ticks. Oh, so that means our health has to be good. Because the source of energy is giving energy to all three factors. Right. So today we took Panchanga to a more understandable level. Rather than, okay, Sanjay, what do you have to say about fire? I said, see fire from the Lagna. So everybody took this Lord and put it from the Lagna. That is good idea, you should see. But you got to go slightly deeper and see it from Lagna Lord, 10th Lord, 8th Lord. Okay?
And would you say because it's in the 12th house, as she gets more spiritual, her health gets better?
No, the more 12th house activity, any activity related to 12th house. If she sleeps better, she gets more energy. It's true? Oh, it's true. If she sleeps well, she gets lots of energy, which is very crucial. So you see, when you have the Lord of the day, you see in which house this Lord of the day is. Whichever house it is placed, that is something you have to do. That is your priority as far as your health is concerned. Because this is where your energy is coming from. If you don't do this, you had it. That's point? Good point. Because, Gail picked up a very nice question, so I answered it clearly. I clarified. I have Mercury in the 6th house, which is the tragedy. I am born on a Wednesday. I have got Mercury in the 6th house. And Sarvani says, sometimes you talk as if you have come from a beggar's family or what? How can you be so obsessed about food? Right? She feels miserable. She feels very insulted sometimes. Why do you go to somebody's house and peep at the kitchen? Why do you do such things? I said, trying to understand. I know my horoscope. In my horoscope, I have Mercury. See, I am born with Pisces rising, right? See my chart. See my chart, you'll understand it in 1 minute.
It's in the book here.
Okay, my chart is there?
Yeah.
So write it on the board.
Okay, we'll write it on the board to make it clear for you. You can do that exercise? Okay. So we have Jupiter over here and Lagna over here. Venus over here and Mercury over here. I was born on a Wednesday, so this is where my sun is. Right? Which is my lord of the first house? Jupiter, right? It's in the 8th from here. You see that? Which is the lord of my 10th house? Jupiter. It's again in the 8th from Mercury. Which is the lord of my 8th house? It's in the 12th from Mercury. Can you imagine how sick I used to be? Everything that comes to the city must come to me first before it goes inside. I'm the one who tells to the whole town, like, okay, this disease is coming. I used to be that. Anything that comes, I must have it. Anything. Everybody would look at my chart and say, you have Jupiter in the first house, you have excellent health. They don't know Jyotish. But you know better. Because my energy source is here. Now this is the 6th house, right? 6th is the stomach. House of eating. 6th is the house of eating. I have to eat. I can't fast. I'm not allowed to. If the Lord of the day is in the 6th house, the person is not allowed to fast. Just as 6th is the house of eating, 12th is the house of fasting. Right? So, if a person has the Lord of the day in the 12th house, tell them to fast more regularly. Once a week. If the Lord of the day is in the 12th house, you should fast once a week to have even better health. And you started fasting and your health started improving better, right? 12th is the house of fasting. 6th is the house of eating. So you eat on the basis of the stomach. Just because you have a mouth, you don't eat. You eat because you're hungry in the stomach. Right? So 6th is the house of eating. Keep that in mind.
So second is not the house of eating?
Second is the dharma of the 6th house.
All right.
Second is the food that you will eat.
Yeah.
You eat through the mouth because of the 2nd house.
Right.
But you eat because of the 6th house. The reason for eating is the 6th house, not the 2nd house. You don't eat just because you have a mouth.
Right.
Some people who cannot eat through the mouth have to be given intravenous, right? So when the person is given food through intravenous, why is he given food through intravenous? Because the 6th house demands food.
Yeah.
Okay? So be very clear. House of eating, that which causes you to eat, is 6th house. What you eat, when you eat and how you eat, is 2nd house. And 12th house is the opposite of the 6th, fasting. That is why the best fasting is called Upapada fasting, the fasting of the Ardha of the 12th house. That is why that is associated with fasting. It is the day of the fast. Okay, we'll go into that thing later when we learn. So you see why I have to. If my food goes slightly this way, that way, my whole system will collapse. Yeah.
I'm confused because I was born on a Thursday, and Jupiter is in my
You are
6th
born
house.
on a Thursday.
So the Lord is Jupiter.
Are you sure you are born after sunrise, sunset? You took that into account?
Yeah, from Jehora.
From Jehora, you are born on Thursday. Very
Born on
good.
Thursday. Okay.
What time are you born?
1:17 in the morning, Friday morning, when I look at the calendar. So I was born on Thursday.
Thursday night. Excellent.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay. So I was born on a Thursday in the
Excellent.
nighttime.
Right. So let's start.
Jupiter's in my
You
6th.
were born on a Thursday.
Right.
Can we do somebody else's chart instead of yours for a change? Can we? Good.
But I
Okay.
was just trying to figure out why you told me to fast when now you're saying I shouldn't be fasting because of Jupiter and
Oh, when you learn something more, where is your Lagna Lord?
Mars.
Where is it?
Oh, it's in the 4th.
Oh, so where is it from the Lagna Lord?
2nd.
Right. So it's not a problem.
Okay.
From my Lagna Lord, that Joker happens to be in the 6th house also. I have a serious problem tomorrow. I got to eat.
That was my question. I mean,
Otherwise, with all this knowledge, I am not able to keep my Upapada fasting. Why should I not do it? I'm making the whole world do it. I would wonder, why must I suffer? I must suffer, that is my destiny. That you will be given the knowledge, yet will hold the key, and you will not be able to. Now you see? That is why when I fasted one day I fainted. So you try fasting, if you faint you start eating. Okay? Let's have an understanding there. Okay, anybody, I need to take up another chart. Yours, okay.
Okay, Sunday.
Sunday.
8th house Cancer.
Sun is in the 8th house in Cancer and she's born on a Sunday, so I put it here. So Lagna is here, right? So let us see, where's Jupiter?
11.
Is it well placed?
11th house. 4 quadrants.
Good. Okay, 10th Lord. 10th Lord is Mercury. Where's Mercury?
And the 9.
Is here? Is it well placed?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yep.
Second house.
That's good.
Is that good
Okay.
sustenance? That's giving sustenance.
Okay, and then a lot of 8th house moon.
And 8.
Is it well placed?
Yeah.
So you have generally good health?
Yeah.
So it worked.
How come moon pays to me?
Hey, one sec. Moon is placed in the Kendra from the Lord, from the source. We are not bothered about this. I am bothered about the source of energy. The source of energy is the Sansara. And where is the moon placed from here as the 8th Lord? It's in the Kendra, no problems. You see that? I am following the rules very strictly. I gave you rules and I'm following it blind, strict. Is it well placed? Is it not well placed? From the sun, because she was born on a Sunday. Got it?
So if the 8th Lord were to be ill placed, let's say in the 12th house, then
That means one of the sources is weak.
which would be the daily energy levels.
Yeah, then you will have to insist that she wakes up early and does. If the 8th Lord is badly placed, insist on a strong morning regime. The morning thing is very important.
What about the 10th Lord is?
If the 10th Lord is ill-placed, then the person has to be told to become very focused in I guess, work and energy handling matters. Based upon your energy, you have to work and things like that. Don't overdo your work and all that. You could fall sick if you overdo it. If the Lagna Lord is in place, you have to tell the person, for heaven's sake, order your life. Because Lagna Lord is your life. Order your life, otherwise it will spoil your health. If it is the 10th Lord, order your work, otherwise it will. 8th Lord, cleansing. Okay? We are clear on that? Good. So now, you have understood one rule at least of the Panchanga. Good. Now, let's go to the next slide. Now, this is a slide where I've given the names and would you like to repeat the Sanskrit names with me so that you get to know them, or you have already done it? Let's do it together. Okay. The Sunday is, the Sanskrit name for the sun is Ravi. Ravi Vara. Moon. Soma. Soma Vara. Mars. Mangala. Mangala Vara. Mercury. Buddha. Buddha Vara. Jupiter. Guru. Guru Vara. Venus. Shukra. Shukra Vara. Saturn. Shani. Shani Vara. Rahu will have a Vara sharing with Shani in the night of Saturday, and Ketu will share the night of Tuesday with Mars. The night. Oh, sorry. Ketu will share the day, and Saturn will share the night. Right? Ketu shares the daytime of Tuesday. Mangalavara, that is Tuesday, morning shall be shared by Ketu with Mars. Okay? Why does that happen? Whereas the night of Saturday is shared by Rahu with Saturn. Can anybody give me a good explanation?
Because Ketu.
Yeah, when you split that thing into two halves, day and night. So from Leo to Capricorn is all sun strong, and from Aquarius to Cancer is all moon strong or night strong. Right? That is the night half and the day halves. Remember we did that yesterday? Mm-hmm. So Aquarius, so Rahu is also more diabolical character. He's better off at night. So if he's given a preference, he'd like to take care of the night. Ketu is more spiritual, so he'd prefer to work in the day. So we are understanding it better. Good. Let's go. Okay. Now, this is an important thing. The energy from the sun is released through the Lord of the day or Vara Lord. That means, if the solar energy that is coming from the sun is released into my body through the Vara Lord. So that is why you saw, what did I do? Out here, the sun was the Vara Lord, I put a circle and put the sun's rays over there. The energy is being released from there. Now that energy has to be transferred into the body. Right? So now, the 12 sun signs are the 12 Adityas and symbolize the sun in its 12 forms or degrees. We have done the 12 Adityas. Okay. The 30 degrees of a sign that the sun travels through are like the 30 Tithis. Did you know that? Now, this is something worth waking up. Sanjay told something. The 30 degrees of a sign are like 30 Tithis. You get the point? Mm-hmm. They are like the 30 dates of the Vedic calendar. So, the first degree, that is 0 degree to 1 degree Aries, is like the first day of the bright half. Shukla Pratipad. Okay? The second degree, that is 1 degrees to 2 degrees, is equal to or is like Dvitiya, the second day of the bright half. Right? So all these planets in your charts can be converted to Tithis. Can you do that? What did Sanjay do now? Okay, take your chart now, come on. Take your chart, look at the degrees of the sun. I want you to look at the degrees of the sun. It's very important. Yeah, Marita, my favorite student. Your son doesn't have degrees?
5 degrees Pisces, 07.
So 5 degrees Pisces, 07 minutes. So 5 degrees are completed, right? So 5 days are over. So it is more than 5 and less than 6. So it is the 6th. So the sun is as if it is in Shukla Sashti, the 6th day of the bright half. Every sign has a bright half and a dark half. There are 15 tithis over here and 15 tithis over here. I want all of you to look at your charts and tell me the tithi of your sun based upon its degree. First 15 degrees is bright, second 15 is dark. Okay, Sarah, tell me.
It's 14 degrees 12 minutes, so it will be the 15th.
Right, of?
Yeah.
15th, right?
So full moon.
So tell me, full moon. So it's a full moon. Wow. So your sun. Now I want you to look at the sun. Sun is very important. Your sun is as if you are born on a full moon.
Wow.
Do you see my point? No, I just want to do this exercise. You will learn. I want you to do it because later I will be using this to do a lot of other things. I want you to do this exercise. It is very important. Degrees of signs are very important. Nobody uses that. We just use planets blindly. So you have to learn to use the degrees of the signs. Okay? So come on, Banu, yours.
Krishna Dvitiya. I'm 16 degrees 26 minutes.
You are 16 degrees 26 minutes. 16 degrees. So 16 means 15 is completed. Right? So 16th will be the first. 17th will be second. Right? So what do you get it? No, you don't get it. Okay. Take the degrees. No. Take the degrees. Write down the degrees. 16
degrees 26 minutes.
So 16-26. Write down 16-26. Okay? This is what it is, right? If it is more than 15 degrees, all you have to do is to remove 15 degrees from this. So 1 degree 26 is left, right? So this is the full moon, 15th. So full moon is over. Then after that, if it is more than 1, you round this off to the next higher. So it becomes 2. So it becomes dark half 2. Right? So Krishna 2. Do you get it? Okay. Now, everybody do this. Come on. Who will do for me? Gary, will you do for me? Right. My sun is in Cancer, 21 degrees 4 minutes. Cancer, 21 degrees 4 minutes, my sun is there. So, what does it correspond to? K7, right? Krishna Saptami.
What do you do with the last 3 degrees?
The last 3 are 14, 15.
I mean, I'm going to get all the way to 29 degrees and 28 and 30.
So it's very simple. Tell me the degree.
Well,
Let us say somebody is 29 degrees 28
I'm
minutes.
29:45.
Let's say somebody is 29:45. What do you have to do? Follow the same formula?
Yeah, so it was 14:45, so it's 15.
So in the dark half it is K15.
It's Amavasya.
Amavasya.
Is that bad?
I didn't say anything. I am not saying anything.
So we can do this for all of
Print it
them.
out.
You can do this for all planets. You can do this for all the planets. You can do this for all the planets. Do you realize it? Yes.
Mine is 3 degrees.
3 degrees is very simple. You do. First degree 1, second degree 2, 3 degree 4. 3 degree complete हो गया. तो 4 degree में आ गया ना. तो 4th आया.
So it's S.
चतुर्थी हुआ. शुक्ल चतुर्थी 4 degrees. शुक्ल चतुर्थी. Right? समझ में आया? Each degree is one तिथि. एक एक डिग्री को एक एक तिथि. Right. Yes. So.
When you're rounding off, even if it is a 26, it comes to the next degree, even though 60 minutes.
Yeah. Yes. Rounding off, you have to always increase it to the next one.
No, because in math, when you round up, if it's more than 0.5, you go to the next number.
Yeah, but in Jyotish math, you always stick to the next one. Because it is always bhukta. That means it is already included. In fact, if you go into real math, you can take that degree and equate it to the day and do something with it.
I just asked because
Okay.
that's what.
So you get the idea?
Yes.
We are always on. I'm 21 degrees 4 minutes. समझे ना? I am 21 degrees 4 minutes.
Right.
So it will be taken as 22 degrees.
It's in the 22nd, that's why.
Yeah.
It's already entered the 22nd degree.
Yeah, the degree itself is like a tithi. This is very important. Good. Now you understand that. Now what is Sankranti? Now what is Sankranti? Sankranti is defined as, see this word, Sankranti. Please underline this word. It is very crucial. Sankranti is defined as the day when the sun is crossing from one side to the other. Right? Pardon?
I think it was yesterday, wasn't it?
Okay, whatever. What is happening? What is happening? The sun has 12 sun signs. So when the sun goes into Aries, he becomes a ram, right? So his Aditya is like that. He takes a certain form. He is wearing a certain dress. So when the sun will go into Taurus, he has to throw away his clothes, wear new clothes. Even if he is the sun, he has to change his clothes. Because that is how his form is changing. The sun is the same, but his form is different. You see my point? So what is happening at the time of Sankranti? Sankranti is the time when the sun god is without clothes. How does it sound? Inauspicious, right? It's not good for the sun god to be without clothes. It has a double meaning. The double meaning is that means your God is without clothes. That means your God doesn't have a form. That means you are at that high level of spirituality where you don't need a form for God. Isn't that awesome? You are already so spiritual that you don't need a form to understand God. It also has the implication that for you, God is not wearing clothes. See it's a double-edged sword. It is spiritually superb, materially hopeless. You see the point? So what is happening at the time of Sankranti? Now I want you to take 2 planet positions of the sun. I want you to do some calculations for me. The sun is in Gemini, 28 degrees, 30 minutes in one chart. In another chart it goes from there to Gemini, 29 degrees, 45 minutes. And then it goes into Cancer, 0 degrees, 10 minutes. Right? I want you to calculate the tithi for each of this.
I'm a watch you.
I want you to calculate, these are the 3 positions of the sun. I want you to do the calculations of the tithi for me. So, what tithi did you get over here? Did you get Krishna 14? Right. So, Krishna 14 is supposed to be cursed by Shiva. So, write down against this K14, then write down dash cursed by Shiva. Shiva's curse. That is Shiva's third eye has opened. And in anger he burns. From now you shall not have sex.
That's what it means.
Yeah, it's the curse of Shiva. He burnt Kama Devata. He destroyed marriage, relationships and everything. He said the moon, from now you will not have marriage and sex, it's over. That was the anger of his third eye opened in anger. Such terrible was his anger. So that curse has to operate. And then Shiva Kamadeva is the god of love. He says, my Lord, my brother told me that he would marry if I can put my arrow into you. He said, don't give me any stupid excuse. Narad Muni was very clever. His brother was chasing him. I want you to marry, I want you to marry. Narad says, no, I don't want to marry. So then says, okay, we have a deal. You put the arrow in Shiva. If Shiva marries, then I'll marry. So Kamadeva picked up his arrow and put it on Shiva. Who is Shiva? I'll make him marry. Put it on him. Shiva was in deep meditation. Got up. What? Who shot this arrow on me? Cursed him then and there. So Kamadeva's body was destroyed. Kamadeva, Kama Trikona, Kamadeva, his body was completely destroyed and became dust. And he cried, what can I do? My body is destroyed. He's without body. That's why he's called Ananga, whose body was destroyed by Shiva. That is the curse of Krishna 14th Tithi. The curse of Shiva, that you will not have sex and your body will be destroyed. Your marriage will be destroyed, everything. Okay? So then what did the Kamadeva do? His wife was Rati, the goddess of love, goddess of attraction. And she sat in the deepest penance of the Divine Mother Kali. And she sat in the penance. Now, did you do the calculation for this one?
Yeah.
This is K15 Amavasya.
Yes.
This is when the penance, this is called the day of penance. It is called the Narka, hell, because the body of Kamadeva was in hell, because of the curse of Shiva. So his wife did the penance to take his body, to save his body. Give me my husband's body back. And this is called, so Kali gave her directions, gave her the mantra, gave her everything. That you do these things and you will come out. You people can come out of it. And then, did you do the calculations for this?
Yeah.
Krishna 1. The curse has continued. Shukla 1. The curse continues into Shukla 1. Right?
Yes.
And here what happens in Shukla 1? In Shukla 1, because of worshipping Agni, they start worshipping Agni. Oh Agni, please help us. You are the only one to whom Shiva will listen. Nobody. Shiva doesn't listen to anyone. Only to Agni. Oh Agni, please talk to Shiva and take us, please lift the curse. So Agni intervened and the curse was removed. But because Kamadeva's arrow was so powerful, Shiva also ended up getting married. Right? So that's what the story is. Now, what is this? Does it mean some kind of a ending of curse? You see what has happened? Kamadeva got a new body. In the first day over here, in the Shukla 1, he got a new body. Just like that, the sun gets a new body over here. It's a new sun. The sign has changed. So it's a new sun. But this whole thing is a period of curse. So this particular one, especially the last one, is supposed to be Sankranti Dosha. Especially the third one over here is Sankranti Dosha, having a new body. Your body is brand new. You are not used to human body. You are probably a whatever. So you are not used to the Sankranti Dosha. So when you have Sankranti Dosha, what happens is the Lord of the day, the source of energy, is destroyed. The source of energy has a very peculiar problem. It's a very peculiar problem. Now let us say, in this particular chart, right? This is your chart, no? The Lagna is Sagittarius, can you see this? She was born on a Sunday with the sun in the 8th house, and the sun is the source of energy. But the sun is the lord of which house? The sun is the lord of the 9th house. So the source of energy, this sun is drawing his energy from Leo. But if she is born on a Sunday, on a Sankranti, then this 9th house will lose its capability to give life. Because it does not. On Sankranti, the house or the sign becomes dry. The Lord of the day. You have to take the Lord of the day and check out his houses. His houses become completely dry. No life. So what do you do in a chart if somebody is born on Sankranti with the sun, something like that? Step 1.
Question: is it only for the Lagna Lord you see, or also for Sun?
The word of the day.
The Lord of the day.
Lord of the day.
Lord of the day. We are only concerned about the Lord of the day. We are only, Sankranti dosha has to, see, the sun, the energy is all flowing through the Lord of the day. The Lagna Lord is one of the receivers. The energy is here. The Lagna Lord is receiving energy from here. The 10th Lord is receiving energy. 8th Lord is, these are receiving energies. But who is giving the energy? The giving is the Lord of the day. The Lord of the day has to give the energy. It is so important that you feed this fire that gives you life. So now, if there was a lady whose chart I was seeing, she had come to ask me whether she can have any children. She was born on Sankranti. Okay? I will draw a chart for you. I want you people to give me some advice what I can tell her. So, you see here, her Lagna is Capricorn. Please draw the chart. Her Lagna is Capricorn. And I think Venus is somewhere out here, extremely well placed. But she is born on a Sankranti. And she is born on a Friday. She has excellent this thing of the sun, whatever it is. It doesn't matter. I want you to tell me whether she can have children. She is born on Sankranti, she is born on a Friday. That's all the information that I have. Please tell me, do you think she can have children generally?
No.
Right.
The fifth
Why?
Lord is
Right.
Venus.
The basic rule is, now, the day is Friday.
Yeah.
So the Lord of the day is Venus, it is here. Right? Extremely well placed. Right. As far as the work is concerned, it will be superb. There's no problem. Lot of wealth, lot of work, everything is fine. But life. Now, Venus has to draw energy from where? From its signs. Right? Every planet draws energy from its signs. So Venus is drawing the energy from Taurus and which is the house of children? 5th house, right? So what's going to happen? It's run dry because of Sankranti. So 5th house is dry.
But 10th house also should be dry, right?
Yeah. I mean 10th house is like giving birth to what? I mean, what people will be indicated by 10th house?
Despite the fact that the 5th Lord is well placed.
Yeah, no chance.
So this is underneath, this is the foundation of everything else that we do.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
So we have to look at this first before we do anything.
That's right. Before you look at any horoscope, don't miss Panchanga.
Yeah.
Every person told her that she will have children. I saw that chart, I told her, you have come to me to ask me whether you're going to have children. You will not have children. 1. 2. Don't waste your time, even try to adopt. There are some combinations. Because any child you take will have this problem of the Sankranti. So don't get into the 5th house. Leave it alone. You have 2 options. Either to do a serious remedy for it, or to let it be and be happy with what God has done. You see what I'm trying to say? This is the fire. This is the fire. Don't play with the fire. If you can give a remedy, it's a very strong remedy required for Sankranti dosha. If you can give it, it is good. If you can't give it, let it be. Anybody with Sankranti in this room? You have got Sankranti? Right. You are born on which day?
Sunday.
Sunday. Sun is here. Is a lot of 9th house. So 9th house will indicate what? Grandchildren. 9th house is grandchildren, right?
I guess I don't have any children. So
You don't have children, so you should have them.
I don't want children.
You don't want children, right? Look at that. You see that?
Yeah.
Women's charts, 5th or 9th house, related to a Sankranti dosha. Tell them, don't push your luck. Yeah.
Ninth house is father too, so will her
Father was already born before you.
No, but will we have
Sankranti
any problems, health problems because of the energy?
It could be health or it could be financial, it could be some serious problem with it. Could be that. Father could have problems.
So we're not just looking at Vara-oriented issues for this. It could be, depending on the house, it could be...
Fire, the energy system is going for a 6.
Yeah. So it should
See
have
her.
something to do
She
with
is
health.
fine. She is very healthy. We get the calculations for her.
Right.
She is very healthy.
And
She's
chil-
born.
and
She's
children
born
have
on
to-
Sankranti. She is
Yeah.
very healthy. We did the calculations. We don't find her health problems. But she is born on Sankranti and on a Sunday, and the sun rules the 9th house. For a lady, 5th house and 9th house are crucial for children.
And especially because of the health of the children, because we're talking about health and children.
Yeah, if they are born, then only they'll have health.
Yeah. So if
If there is no life going into their bodies,
Yeah.
what are you giving birth to?
Yeah. Right. Could we try another example, like a third house or some other house that doesn't have to do with children?
Yeah, if you have some of the case, tell me.
Yeah. Well, my mother has Sankranti dosha, and the Lord of the day is in the Lagna, I believe.
In the Lagna.
So,
So how does it happen? So the Lord of which houses?
yeah. So it's the okay. She's I don't know. I have to look at it. I can't remember her chart.
Right. So pull the chart out and we can do that. In the meantime, pull the chart out. We'll go ahead in the meantime, okay? So you can see what I'm trying to say. Sankranti dosha is a serious dosha. So you have to take the Panchanga very seriously.
So, so it only involves the last couple of degrees of the sign, doesn't include 1 degree of the beginning of the next one.
Yeah, forget even the previous signs. Even in the previous signs, if it isn't, see if the sun in anyone's chart is in something like, let's say 28, 29 degrees, then you know they have marriage issues, and 29, 30 degrees, then you know that they could have some issues pertaining to some spirituality issues. But if it is in the first degree, then you know it's a Sankranti dosha. So that is serious, yeah.
Okay, so
As far as dosha is concerned. See, we are more concerned about people problem. Right? What is the people problem? Somebody not having a child, somebody whose a particular house is completely destroyed, someone, let us say, has Sankranti dosha with the 6th house and gets pets. Don't get a pet. If you have Sankranti dosha and the Lord of the day has related to the 6th house, don't get pets. Why get pets and see them die all the time? Don't get, why, as if the pets are coming to your house to die. Why do that? Yeah.
Okay, so my mom has Sankranti dosha, and the Lord of the day is Wednesday, and Mercury is in Lagna, and so Mercury is ruling the 8th house and the 11th house.
She's Scorpio rising.
Yes.
Okay. Mercury rules the 8th house and the 11th house. What relationships do we see in 8th house and 11th house?
Which relationships?
Yeah, who are the people indicated by 8th house and 11th house?
Elder brother, elder sister.
Well, 11th, yeah, elder siblings.
Elder siblings. And 8th? There must be somebody in the 8th
Okay,
house.
5th from the 4th.
Children's mother, 5th from the 4th. 4th from the 5th.
Verse 4.
Spouse's immediate family.
Huh?
Spouse's immediate family.
Yeah. It doesn't matter. Life is not. Okay, it's 11th house. Okay. 11th house is elder siblings. Right? How is the health of her elder siblings?
Well, not terribly good, actually. She's got 3 brothers, and they all have heart problems and things like that.
All of them are like that. But they survived, right? Why did they survive? Because they were born before her.
Okay. So at 11th house isn't going to be all that.
See what I'm trying to say?
Yes.
The Sankranti dosha starts from the time the person is born.
Right.
It cannot apply to people who are already born.
Okay, so 11th house has no meaning then for...
Like 9th house, father.
Yeah.
Oh, I got Sankranti dosha in the 9th house, So, what does it do to your father? Well, what to do? My father was born before me.
Right.
Like that, you see that?
So it only has to do with people or things that were born
The
after.
dosha starts from the day the person is born.
Right.
There was no dosha before the person is born. The dosha is after the person is
So
born.
only children.
So it can be children, it can be pets whom you have. It can affect father as far as other issues are concerned.
Yeah.
So here it will be like, it may affect the health of brothers, for example.
Okay. But it would only affect your own health if it were actually in Magna then, or something like that.
Focus on what I'm saying. I was talking about the Lord of the day and the houses it rules. Okay. Now look at this child's chart. I want to know why this child died in 2 years' time. This child is born on a Friday, so Venus is the Lord of the day, right? Venus as the Lord of the day is placed in the 3rd house, right? Good. Venus as the Lord of the day is sitting with Mandi and Guli. Now, I told you about Lord of the day in water sign, right? Was it good to be in a water sign? Oh, no. Lord of the day in a water sign is number 1. Okay? Keep that in mind.
You were talking about sun being in the water sign.
Same.
The Lord of the Lord of
okay.
the
It's Agni. Okay.
it's like
So Venus is active.
right. And in fact, the sun can still retain its Agni. Venus doesn't have. Venus is the last one who's going to hang on with them. Right? So now, it is already afflicted by Mandi and Gulika. Can you see that?
Mm-hmm.
Good. What else do you see?
It's going to draw energy from Taurus, where it is Shani and Lagna, because the Shukra is the lord of that house,
It's afflicted by Saturn.
the first house.
Saturn is aspecting it, right?
And the Lord of the other one is Rahu.
Look at the lords of the 1st house, 10th house, and 8th house. Please. When we did your chart, did we not do that?
No.
We-
Yes.
We did, right? So you should follow me. Right? Okay. Lord of the 1st house is Venus. Is it well placed from Venus?
Yes.
Yes, of course it is. What about the Lord of the 10th house?
Shani and Rahu.
So which is stronger to give the indication? Rahu, right? Rahu is stronger because it's with Jupiter, so it goes to the 12th from Venus, which is bad, and it is under a terrible yoga, Guru Chandal yoga, Jupiter Rahu yoga. Jupiter Rahu yoga is bad. It's a terrible yoga. Okay. What about the Lord of the 8th house? Jupiter. Same story. So there's only one good guy out here struggling to give some life to this baby, and that's Venus. So what is the, if we have, now try this calculation, please. If we have 3 guys giving life, who are the 3 guys? Lord of 1st house, Lord of 10th house, Lord of 8th house. You get 108 years max. Okay? So we have a formula. If 3 guys are giving life, you have, each of them is given up to 36 years, right? So if one guy gives life, you are getting 36. If 2 planets, 72. 3 planets, that's the maximum life. So what is the maximum life for this baby? 36. Good. You understood the calculation. Right? Because you can see the Lord of the 8th house is in the 12th. Do you see that?
Mm-hmm.
The Lord of the 8th house is not giving life. Lord of the 10th house is not giving life. It is only the Lord of Lagna is giving life. So this baby can live up to 36 years.
But could this be remedied?
Who?
For this baby?
Will is dead now.
I mean, if it were not dead, could you know this in the first year and do?
So Saturn aspecting the first Lord, so that takes away the remaining conflict. Right?
Yeah, actually.
So there's really no chance.
That's what it was. Otherwise, I would have still fought it and done it. You see the Saturn in the first house?
Yeah.
Rajasthan is completely gone. So do you see that? Do you see the fire is completely gone? So up to 36 years is maximum. And then you run the dashas and those things, there are other things you learn to see that there is not much life left in this system. You can see this Venus is heavily afflicted by this Mandi Gulika, poisons. So the guy, the planet who's trying to give the child life is what? Venus, right? Okay. And where is this affliction to Venus taking place? In Cancer, the chest region, right? Is it not?
Yeah.
Right. So that's what happened. The entire breathing was struggled to breathe. Right now. So you see, the whole battle was here in Cancer, and we couldn't help because Jupiter was not supporting at all because of this Rahu, this horrible combination. Okay? We just. Oh, that's hopeless. Hopeless, yeah.
Could you just say a couple of words about Mandi and Gulika since we hadn't studied them in
Right.
before?
Now the Saturn, this planet Saturn, you know, he has got 2 kids. One is called give poison, one is take poison. Simple. 2 nice kids he's got. Right? It's like this. It's called like this. So whenever you look at who are the kids of Saturn, remember this pose. Okay? This is give poison, this is take poison. So the giving poison is called Mandi. So it's shown as MD. MD is Mandi, give poison.
Just like the doctors.
Yeah. Good one. That is a good one. And they're in Cancer. They refuse to listen to anybody. Give poison, take poison. And the other one is Gulika, take poison. We'll be doing more about Mandi and Gulika next weekend because we'll be doing something called Gulika Dasha. And things like that, okay? So you see this give poison, take poison story? So the kid died with all that give poison, take poison. So now, do you understand? The Lord of the day must be made strong for the system to survive. 1. Now look at my chart. Do you see in my chart? Mercury was in Leo. Right? Mercury is in Leo. This is my life source. And we have a Venus over here, and we have Jupiter over here, and this is Lagna. Can you see that terrible thing? All the planets who are supposed to give me life are in 8th house or 12th house from the source. You think there was danger to my life? Right. When I was 6 months old, I fell into the dam. And my granny dived behind me and pulled me out. I fell into the water. It was huge reservoir, the biggest in Asia.
Venus in Cancer?
Yeah, that was at Venus, Like I went straight down, tumbling down, and my granny dived there and pulled me out. It was just a hair's breadth. So that was one. Then I've had a couple of little ones. Yeah. So you see, the advantage was this Mercury is Vargottama. So it's a Vargottama Mercury. We did Vargottama. Same sign in the Rashi and same sign in Navamsha. If it's in the same sign in Navamsha, there is an element of fortune which is protecting me. That means this Lord of the day is somehow, by fortune, is going to protect me for his purpose. So he must be having some business with me. He says, hey, you can't run away, man. Don't, hang on. You've got to finish your job. And so you see how he keeps you there. So whatever happens, it is the Lord of the day, he can keep you because the Lord of the day has the power of the sun. Keep that in mind. The Lord of the day has the power of the sun. Isn't it interesting? Yes. Right. The Lord of the day has the power to give you life. And who is God? What do you pray to God for? For long life, energy, and being healthy and nice. A good life. So the Lord of the day is the source for all that. When we do more on spirituality, you will see the importance of the Lord of the day. Very crucial. Okay, now, next. Now look at this one. This is a chart of someone born in 69 in Sankranti. Can you see Sankranti over here? Look at the sun. Look at the degrees of the sun. 0 degrees Sagittarius, 13, right? Right. This person is born on Monday. So, now, moon rules which house?
Fourth house.
The moment you see somebody born on Sankranti, take the house owned by the Lord of the day. Always. House owned by the Lord of the day. So which is the house owned by the Lord of the day? Fourth house. Right? What does fourth house rule? Home, settling down. Right. That is the greatness about this person. She is struggling to settle down. She is wealthy, not that she doesn't have money. She is extremely wealthy, belongs to a very good family. Her father is probably one of the top editors, right, Sarah? Top editors of the New York, what is that paper? Whatever the paper. But she's been struggling to settle down.
New York Times.
New York Times. You see what's happening? Even if that house doesn't, the people in that house are not hit, somehow that house gets hit. So, just because you're no one, you don't want kids, doesn't mean that your ninth house is not hit. You see my point? There are other factors to the ninth house which have to be remedied. Right.
Would we say that her fourth house is destroyed or something else?
Fourth house is destroyed. See, fourth house doesn't have to do with children. Right?
Well, I mean, it's the lady who was settling down having a problem.
Fourth house has to do with settling down, the home.
Yeah.
So can't have a home.
But is it just, what we say, the house is destroyed?
Every time she tries to settle down, some havoc happens. Unbelievable havoc. And then she's packing up and going to another place. There again havoc, again packing up, going to another place. Then joins the music. She's a good singer. Again packs up. So it's her never-ending story.
No remedy?
Yeah, I'll give another remedy.
It's her fourth house also to do with the happiness, and she was not happy.
She was devil, poor thing.
Yeah, if you meet her, you'll see that straight away.
You just look at her, you'll feel it. Yeah, poor thing.
But she has Saturn and Golika right on her ascendant, too.
Yeah.
The moon's with Rahu, so she's always wandering.
That's right.
Yeah, that's very true. She's wandering always.
So might as well just live out of hotels.
Yes.
Why not? Travel all the time. She has
No, I will not. No. Our job as Jyotish is not to give the advice flowing with the chart. Sometimes.
But that is true because that's what she does.
Yeah, you are right that she's always doing all this.
She's
You're right.
wandering all
All
over
the
the
time.
place and staying in different places.
So my advice to her,
insecure.
please look at the chart very carefully. My advice to her was to worship Kali. And she found a spiritual path by which she found home. Why did I say that? You see, there is something to do with spirituality and the Lord of the day. Now, the Lord of the day is the moon. It's mother. Moon has to do with mother, moon, right? Moon, mother. And here moon is in the house of Saturn. So that's Saturn's mother, Kali. Right, so worship Kali and find your way. And she started worshipping Kali. The lady who was never happy all the time, started grumbling with her, was so delighted. Oh my God, her joy knew no bounds. She couldn't understand why she's happy. She's happy all the time. She went up to the Himalayas, she started learning music. Then what not all she was doing. She was writing once in a while. This, I'm very happy. I said, I will give you only one mantra. After that, you find your path. That is my job. And after that, she has found. She's happy. That is important. She found a community to be a part of. A group like 4,000, Finding home is finding the group to be with. That's very crucial. Don't ignore the Kendras. When the Lord of the day is the Lord of Kendras, you can't ignore it. You see, it's very crucial. Yeah.
I have a son, Kranti. My Lord of the day is Saturn. My Saturn's in the 5th house.
The Lord of? No, you have to talk about horoscope like this. My Lagna is this. Say, my Lagna is?
Cancer.
My Lagna is Cancer. And I have Sankranti dosha. The sun is in which sign? Tell me. The sun is in Libra. It's a duplicate, no, important. You should know. And you have Sankranti dosha. You were born on which day?
Saturday.
Saturday. So that means the Saturn is the lord of? Shani is the lord of which houses? 7th house and? 8th house. Please make a note. Saturn is the lord of 7th house and 8th house. Right. So it is possible that he can have a lot of dissatisfaction related to 7th house or 8th house until the person takes to a spiritual path associated with that. When it takes to a spiritual path associated with that, then the problem will vanish.
So that explains witchcraft.
Been wondering
Why I was talking about spiritual path over here? Do you see? I am talking about Sankranti, Lord of Day, spiritual path. It has to. That has to be a linkage. When you take that path, you will find an answer to your problems. You see that? Here, I gave the person a mantra. She found a Kali. See that? It has to do with the 4th Lord Moon, mother. And the mother took her to the home, the spiritual home. And she was a part of the spiritual family, and she learned music, and she learned dancing, and she was happy, she settled. What is settling down? Settling down is finding people with whom you are meant to be happy with them. That is settling down. Right.
So Sankranti affects material, not spiritual. That's why spiritual is.
You go on the spiritual path, you will solve your material problem. That is the catch. The catch is go on the spiritual path to solve your material problem. It's the reverse. People look for a material solution. No, you have to find a spiritual solution, and then the material will automatically become okay. So in his case, for example, he is the Lord of the 7th house and 8th house. How is your relationship? Super.
I have that.
You don't have relationship. Oh my God. Why doesn't he have a relationship? Because he is born on Sankranti. And Saturn is Lord of the 7th house and 8th house. He has excellent relationship. Only that the body is not there. Because you see, the physical body, how? It has to be somebody. So the way out for you is number 1. Sankranti does not affect those people who are born before you. It affects those people who are born after you. So hint number 1. If you have to fall in love with somebody elder. See? Do you get it? Do you get the point that I am trying to make? Number 1. Number 2. Your relationships will improve when you find the spiritual path indicated by the Lord of the Sun. Whatever is the spiritual path. Saturn. Whatever Saturn will indicate based upon its house. Okay? Do you get the point? See, it worked in his case also. It worked in her case also. It works everywhere. It's a uniform rule. Got it? So now, today you have understood what is Sankranti, how to study Sankranti, how to study the Lord of the Day correctly. Okay, time for a tea break. Now I have a little assignment for all of you about Varas. Now this is the homework, that is, and this assignment Vila and Sarbani are going to discuss with you over the Yahoo group, right? You are all members of this Yahoo group. Okay, now the questions are rather easy. I won't go through them now because then I'll be going totally into what is known as mundane astrology. Okay? And mundane astrology is very interesting. Like for example, the sun will enter into Aries on a particular day. The day the sun enters Aries, the Lord of the day is the chief executive of the government. So, you take the chart of the government which you have, and then you see the position of the chief executive. Is it good? Is it bad for the year? Is he going to attack Iraq? Is he going to distribute chocolates in Iran? What's he going to do? So all those things we can see from the Lord of the day when the sun entered the sign Aries. See the point? The Lord of the day will tell us what energy is being made available to the chief executive of the country. Similarly, you can study the others. This is for assignment. I'll skip this now.